Hey guys, what's going on? Got a really exciting video today. Yesterday was one of the best days of my trading career. Super excited to tell you about it. I'm going to do a couple of videos. Used three different services, three different alert services. One was Sidekick Traders, my own service that I founded in 2020. One was Market Navigator by Jeff Williams, and the other one was Bullseye Trades by Jeff Bishop. So really excited. I think I'd like just to quickly mention a partner that I've just joined up with, Lux Algo. I'm really excited to be partnering with Lux Algo. They're the #1 provider of technical indicators worldwide. They're trusted by over 50,000 traders. I'll leave a link in the description below to go and get access to these guys with a coupon code to get 30% off all the different Lux Algo indicators. I'm going to be working on reviews for these guys. I'm going through all the different indicators and doing videos and blog posts about them, so keep a lookout for that. Anyway, let's get started with today's video. Like I said, Market Navigator is the first one I want to talk about. I've been doing videos of all my trades for this over the last week or so, and I'll leave a link in the description below to go and check out the blog post where I talk about Market Navigator and Jeff Williams and my experience with this really awesome service, trading SPY 1 to 2 times per day. Typically I only do the morning trade, but he usually does an afternoon trade as well. So most of these videos you'll just hear me talking about the morning trades, and every trade I do I try and do a video on. I'm not managing to do trades every single day, but I try my best. So anyway, the day starts off with Market Navigator email, so here we go. And so he goes through the different futures, how things are looking. It goes through the European markets, which is awesome. So yesterday, sell stuff. Normally I do these videos at night, but I was so excited yesterday I couldn't really focus on doing these videos, but I'm kind of more chilled out again today. So he puts the economic calendar in there, then talks about technical analysis. So markets are down this morning as traders digest another round of earnings. So he gives a breakdown of that stuff, does some educational stuff, and talks about the key areas and everything. Really the thing we're all looking for though is what he's actually going to do. And this was the plan for yesterday. I'll be watching for an early rally to go puts, but might wait until 9:45, 10 a.m. time frame, so 15 minutes or so after the market opens. So that's the morning email, came out yesterday. Let's have a look at what happened. So didn't quite go to plan. These are the puts, so we have a quick look at, I think I put so this was yesterday. I want to talk more about that. The biggest trading day of my career in one day. Here's the trades I did. I'm going to break them down into a couple of videos. The first one is this SPY trade at the bottom here. So this was the Market Navigator trade. It wasn't the biggest trade of the day, but it definitely contributed to my profit. So thought I'd do this one first and then focus on the SPX stuff in the next video. So basically he took the SPY trade of the day, April 27th, 414 puts with the target entry of $4. And so these are my results. I'm going to show you the entries and exits I did and also talk about what he did as well. So here are the notifications that come out via the app. So he bought these 414 puts at 426. And that was 3 minutes after market open. I waited a couple of minutes more just because usually when the market opens you get a lot of volatility and often you end up paying a bit more for options. So it's typically better to wait just a few more minutes. In this case it paid off a little bit. I was able to get in 5 to 10% lower than GF was. And that was for two reasons. Mainly because the trade started to go against him a little bit. So he entered really quickly, sort of up here, and so I waited until it was a little bit higher, 5 minutes later. So these are actually the 414 puts. So you can see over here the price, it's about $4, so let's draw it in really quick. So I was able to average about $4, so here. And then we had this horrendous drawdown for the rest of the day on the puts. So remember, this is the actual contract, so you don't want to see it go down like this. And then towards the end of the day we got a really nice run up here. And so basically it was a whole day hold, so all the way to the end of the day up here. Let's see what I actually got on the order forms. Try and keep track of all these trades is sometimes a little hard. So yeah, I entered 10 minutes after market open. I was able to get an average of 4, and then I sold towards the end of the day for 473. So from 4 to 473. Jeff actually did a little bit better than I did. So we look here. he got 490 on these. I think he scaled out a bit differently than me as well though. So it was a really cool trade. It was a little bit scary. The drawdown was pretty significant. That's one thing I've noticed with Jeff, that he does have quite slack stop losses on this. I think his stop loss here was because SPY, let's go to the actual underline here. So we go here. I think he had 414 as the stop on SPY. So we didn't quite get there, so he was still in the trade. Nevertheless, I think it's something you have to be aware of, is it can be quite a drawdown sometimes, and if you stop out, I see a lot of people in the chat room sometimes they freak out and stop out, and that can lead to people feeling like they're not making money from the service because their stops are too tight, for example. I see that with bullseye trades as well, where people just have too tight of a stop. Sometimes with these options trades, you've really got to have that kind of patience and discipline, and I think positioning correctly for your account size is probably really valuable for that. Anyway, I'm really enjoying this service. If you've been following these videos, I've been doing them for a week or so now. I've been doing the service for a bit longer, but only just started documenting it like this probably a week or so ago. So I thought what I'd do is in the chat where people are posting, I thought I'd take some screenshots to show you what other people are saying, because often it's hard for people to say just, okay, well maybe Russell's making money, but what about everybody else? So yesterday people were posting their success stories, and so I wanted to highlight some of those and let you guys see that other people are actually making money as well. So we start over here. You can see that this guy Roger has been a life member for years. I've been with Raging Bull almost a decade. Jeff is the most consistent trader and the best. I keep hearing that's my experience. Jeff Williams is really consistent. He talks non-stop about what he's doing, which is really unusual. He's very transparent, very open and honest about everything, which is great. Lou says this room is great, awesome education. Jacob said, why does it say on mine can't play? Okay, that's nothing new. I love this room. Jeff is awesome, the best service for getting started. Yeah, it's very beginner friendly, but also it's really good for intermediates and even people who've been trading a long time like myself. It's something that most people can benefit from. So Kevin's saying, been with Raging Bull for 5 years. Jeff puts his hard hat on and comes to work every day. Yeah, a lot of these guys at Raging Bull, including Jeff Williams, they do really, really work for people. And so I think it's something that I appreciate. I hope other people do as well. Jeff is the best. I purchased Lifetime way back. Been wonderful. Great service. Been with Jeff for almost 3 years. Definitely worth the money. Best thing that I learned is to take your 10 to 20%. Exactly. Small, consistent wins. It fits my style perfectly. So I agree with that. And he says, I make money every day. I don't make money every day. The last week or two I have, which is great. Guys, it's no brainer. It's so worth the money. Jeff is fantastic. Love this room. Can't learn from Jeff, you're real. Jeff is an excellent teacher. Yeah, so this program is awesome. It's only $5.99 for a year. If you use my link, I'll put it in my articles, which you'll find in the description below. So definitely check that out, because this is one of my favorite services, and it's really adaptable. You can just listen in and get the market commentary, or you can take the SPY trades, or you can do ES on these trades, or you can adapt it to whatever you want. So it's always good to have. I think I've never really seen a service that is so transparent. He puts all of his stuff in his trading journal, and you can see small consistent wins. And sure, there's the occasional bigger loss, but you can prevent these if you're careful. So me personally, I wouldn't take more than about a 40 to 50% loss, whereas Jeff sometimes, on swing trades at least, might take a 70% loss. Overall, his profit factor is positive. He has an 80% win rate. So even though there are some drawdowns, you can avoid them generally. Often it's possible to trade a little bit better than Jeff does. Often these things don't immediately move in his favour, like in this case, we actually rallied on SPY just a little bit. So I felt like he maybe got a slightly too early entry and kind of got a bit ahead of himself on it. So like you can kind of judge that a little bit. So when the market's opening and you're getting a green candle here, it's, in my opinion, it's best not to buy puts, right? Because you've got that volatility that pushes the premium up, so as time goes on they decay anyway a little bit, and also like you just don't know if this is going to really rally. So sometimes just like being a bit careful can really help with this service, as it can with most other services, right? Anyway, that's all I've got to say about that. I'm excited to talk about the other wins in this I got yesterday. So on the SPX here, I took 2 of Goldman's stuff in Sidekick Traders and made the biggest wins of my trading career in the shortest amount of time. So 13,600 plus the 600 for this other one, all in the space of about an hour or two, I think, which was amazing. And I'm really excited to tell you all about that in the next video. Anyway, keep an eye out for that, and hopefully you have a good trading day, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.